everyone, welcome back to VCart. I'm your host Victor, and today is the 7th installment of our GT Touring Challenge. And today we are at Donnington, as opposed to the normal schedule, which would be Lime Rock, since that is not in AMS2. So here's a bit of qualifying. I was not able to get pole on this one. Donnington has a lot of higher speed corners, and I don't necessarily think that the aero it's high speed corners into hard braking zones, and I don't think the brakes complement the 570 very well. It gets out broken basically by a lot of the other cars, and I've decided that moving forward I'm going to play more to the car's strengths, which is the higher downforce, medium speed corners. Use that more to my advantage instead of hurting those aspects of the car and making it less drivable to get maybe a tenth or two per lap. So I'm trying to focus more on getting more of a stable setup so that less accidents are going to occur. And unfortunately that means the qualifying pace is going to suffer for it, but I should make up for it in time for the race. Okay, coming to green here. We're going to shoot ahead as soon as it hits green. I got a better run into the first turn. Exit's not great. You're going to see that a lot on the last turn of this race, unfortunately. Watch as the stats get updated here. So we're back up into P12. Just get ahead of Gallo on the inside of turn 2. Into turn 4 here. Trying to chase down Scott in the BMW. And you can see that I'm not quite as fast on the straights here, which is gonna start to become an issue here and there, but I make it up basically passing into turns 1 and 2 and 3. So down the back stretch, see I'm not even gaining on the BMW at all. Yeah, see the space is so bad. I'm used to when I would play on Donnington in the past, driving the other layout. The first time I drove Donnington was a Project Cars 2, and we typically would use the other layout for that. He runs a little wide, still gets the space. He gets just better traction out of that corner. Okay, now Gallo and Hand are right back on me. So I need to go a little defensive here. I am quick through turns 2 and 3. And also turn 4, which is a good medium speed corner, which is where I think the car excels. Lift off a little bit. Save some gas. But we're in a really close pack here. You can really tell that the AI is trying to close off the inside until the very last second where they move back. And we're going to lose some of that gap here. And then I'm going to screw up the chicane like I do on most laps. Yeah, I'm on the inside there because Gallo is right on my butt. So we'll ride from his perspective here. So again, I'm placing the car kind of in the middle of the road. Trying not to block, but trying to not make it easy either. Trying to give just the car's width. Yeah, see, the AI all lifts off there, and you don't need to. It's probably better for your tires, but you don't need to lift off there. Oh, ooh. I did not see that in the middle of the race. I was too busy trying to catch up to the BMW to notice that there was a little bit of argy-bargy behind me. Okay, so we've got some distance now. Yeah, we got around 2 seconds. They're going to catch up to me on the straight, so I'm going to go back to my... Yeah, about a second and a half to Scott. Yeah, just the low speed rotation on the McLaren, because it is rear engine, or mid-engine. You don't get a ton of front grip, so the low speed corners, you don't get a ton of traction. It's hard to power through, probably more so than a lot of the other cars. Yeah, the acceleration while turning produces a lot of understeer instead of oversteer, so it drives kind of strangely. I don't know, going back and doing this again, I probably would choose one of the Camaros or maybe a BMW. I don't like much how the AMG drives when I drove it last. As it stands, I am the best McLaren driver in this series, probably. I mean, definitely not online or anything like that. But at least in my series, I'm competitive with the machinery I have compared to the other two. Oh, fun little tidbit, if you guys didn't know, Donnington Park is also used as like a fairgrounds, and they also host concerts there, and one of my favorite concert DVDs that I had growing up was AC/DC Live at Donnington, and I only pieced 2 and 2 together when I started racing on Donnington at Project Cars 2. So that's a fun little tidbit of trivia there. Okay, almost 2 seconds Scott ahead. Also of note is I am trying to fuel save a little bit to try and jump people in the pits, because I know it's going to be harder for me to overtake on track since I don't have straight line advantage. And I know that I'm having difficulty following in certain parts of the track, mainly the chicane. I'm losing time there. So at this point, I'm trying to fuel save, so I have a shorter pit stop. Nice and easy on the power there. Slid the tires a little, but I was also having some issues with tire temps. So sliding them a little to build some heat up, probably not a terrible idea, as I completely screw up the chicane. Oh my god. Oh god, hand is right on me now. Oh, 1/10 away. Stay on the inside, cover the inside, there you go. Okay. What are you gonna do, Vic? Okay, try and get good power in. Oh, we Just keep it on the inside. Ah, that was kind of a late move there on my end. Okay, staying on the inside there, gonna dive towards the inside line. Make him take the long way around. You can't really dive on the inside there. That's not a good passing opportunity. There's really only one good line through there. So I'm making him pass me on the straights, basically. I'm trying to hone my racecraft so that I'm a bit wider than it would seem. I took the chicane pretty good, but he took it better, I think. As we move over, I think... No, no. He didn't shove his nose in there. Oh, and I will go really wide. Oh, Victor, what did you do? I outbroke myself. Ugh. Yeah, I'm having issues with the brakes, and I don't know if it's necessarily this car, if I'm being honest. I am just rocking the Logitech G920 standard pedals, so I may be at the point where I need to start looking at upgrading my kit, but I don't have the money to upgrade the kit. So we're gonna work with what we have. See if we can dive on the inside a little bit. See if we can get him back, because we are faster in some areas. Yeah, 3 seconds to Gallo, so we are quicker than the midfield Porsche. Miller, I believe, is the top Porsche driver. I think Hudson and Manning. We're gonna cut from this battle real quick. I think Young's AMG. Yeah, those two are same team. Jensen, Miller. Show me the out. Okay, Yost. Okay. So yeah, Gallo is kind of like the midfield driver. And of course, we got in front of hand as soon as I was checking things, because I'm incredibly smart like that. Oh, is he gonna get me back? Surprisingly got better traction than him on that. Am I gonna outbrake myself again? No, we are not. Good line through turn one, using all the curb. Use the inside there. Yeah, gain 2 or 3 tenths just in corners 2, 3, 4. I think that's where I nail it the best here. And I apologize for not using the Donnington corner names. I don't know the Donnington corner names. I'm very sorry. I'm not as familiar with Donnington as I am with, say, Daytona or Laguna Seca or anything like that, so... Pretty decent line through there. Hand is gaining on us. Oh, big break, big break. Is he gonna catch up to us? Nope. He is a little closer. Let's take a look-see here. Oh, he sees my weakness. Yeah, we're just leaving Gallo behind. Another 2 seconds, so now it's up to 4 or so, give or take. Someone had an adventuresome time through turn 1. That's another fun game I like to play at Donnington, is get as close to the post as possible on those inside curbs. But eventually, the posts are gone, and then I have less reference points. Oh, he goes wide there. Oh. Good show, good show. Yeah, you can see 2 of the 3 there are knocked down. Yeah, the battle between me and Hand, hopefully, I mean, it's pretty good racing. It stays pretty consistent, kind of a back and forth where he's faster in Sector 3, but I'm faster in Sectors 1 and 2. Yeah, especially my exits out of... Yeah, he has to let off. Yeah, and I'm trying not to move over too much on him. Just get a kind of a straight line with very minimal correction. But I'm trying to park the car in a place where he doesn't have a chance to overtake, really. Lose some traction coming out of the corner. A little bit of a snap of oversteer as I'm shifting. He's deep on the brakes, trying to go around the outside. Leave a little bit of space there, just in case he was there. Extend the corner. Yeah, we're starting to reel Scott in. Am I trying to dive on the inside? I am. He leaves the space. He leaves the space. I'm gonna fight side by side here. I'm leaving the space for him. Ugh, I just can't get it done. And that invites Hand back in. And he takes the inside. Yeah, just a great little battle so far. Oh, that I definitely moved over on him. So we're about 15 minutes. We haven't really gained a ton of positions, just one. One to two, depending on the lap, right? Camaro just sounds so good, man. Yeah, now he's trying to go around the outside, which is a bit harder to do. I give him just enough. Yeah, trying not to move too much under braking. Ooh. Getting a little adventuresome and squirrely on exit. Oh, that was definitely a block. I have Nothing in my mind. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Gets on my outside quarter. And he backs out. Good man. Good man. I see we're still having issues with player models phasing in and out of existence. I thought that was in the patch notes for the last one, but the new patch is installed. Oh. He's trying to go on the inside of me, and I'm trying to go on the inside of Scott. Who I don't know if he's trying to conserve fuel or what, but he has fallen off the pack of Jensen and Salas and Yost. Ooh, little hitch there. Go, 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 go. Ooh. It's almost 3 wide there. Alright, looks like I got Hand and Scott here. And Hand had to back out. Thought better of it. Good on him. Ooh, ooh. Now, well, I'm gonna have them duke it out a little bit. It's so weird how big the M4 is, like how tall it is compared to everything else. It's way taller than the McLaren. It's even taller than the Camaro, which is insane to me. Ooh. Alright, they're back on me again. They caught up to me because I'm so bad through the last 2 corners. Oh! It's a tiny dive to the inside there. Oh! Looks like we're starting to see spots of rain here on the track. That's why my wipers are going. Although I do look like an idiot being the only person with my wipers on. Yeah, they're just able to get a much better exit. Yeah, he is able to get on the power so early. And when I do that, I just understeer out. I cannot get on the power that early. So we've got about 3 seconds up to Jensen ahead. And I'm trying to make more time on them, but I'm also trying to defend from Hand here. Yeah, just able to get a lot better traction. Now I have turned on traction control because I know it's going to be raining. And it's light right now. I mean, you could hardly even see it in the replay. But it does exist in some parts of the track, and it's making it, I think, specifically like turn 3 or 4. Yeah, Scott and Gallo still. I mean, we're 6 seconds ahead of Gallo. He was sick of getting stuck behind me on that last turn. You can see how much time I'm able to gain through those 2 or 3 corners there. Ooh, no, I'm giving him the love tap. Oh, he goes a little wide. I give him the space to rejoin. Another hitch there. Yeah, Scott's even dropped 4 seconds behind us. That's crazy. Yeah, we're right on Jensen now. Everyone else is slowing down except for Hand and I. We're having just a doozy of a duel. I mean, mostly respectful. We'll see if it stays that way. Oh, broke way too hard there. Slow in, fast out, guys. Slow in, fast out. God, it looks like those tire pressures are way too low on the McLaren. Yeah, you can see it's dark and gloomy outside. A little bit of shininess on the track. I think that's slowing some people up. Oh, clip the last of the markers there. Just trying to keep it nice and tidy. Trying to keep up with Hand here. Yeah, Scott's dropped off to 6 seconds now behind us. I wonder why Jensen's slowing up. It's about pit stop time. But I'm hesitant to pit because the rain is about to get worse. Or so they say. Yeah, I'm not extending that corner enough either. That's where I'm losing like most of my time. Ooh, big slide through turn 1. Nice and wet on that part of the track. Despite that, I'm still gained 7/10 on them. Hands really starting to battle Jensen now. Oh, there's no way you're going for the pass there. Don't even try. He's so aggressive. Banging doors. GT racing. Oh no! Okay. Little spin. Should be okay because they're battling up ahead. Oh, Boy Scout's right behind me now. There goes my 6-second advantage. Defending to the inside here. Park it on the apex. We're going to take a look at Scott's POV. Oh, no. He gets me. We'll look at Vitali. Oh, they both back out. See what the turbocharged straight 6 of the M4 can do against me here. Ooh. And I believe I'm diving into the pits. Yep. Do we put on wets? It's taking enough fuel to give us, so we're about halfway. So halfway plus a lap or two, give or take. And And I put automatic by weather, but I'm pretty sure it just put me back out on slicks again. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just slicks. I think that was one of my issues, is I couldn't get heat in those tires, and I was wanting to go to like Inters or something along those lines. Okay, so now we're behind the minis. First time we've seen the minis, and it's 30 minutes in, which is crazy. I did give them new liveries based off of BTCC liveries. So you'll see like an M livery, there's a Napa livery, and I do another off-track excursion here. I have the leaders brush me on the side. Thanks, boys. Appreciate ya. And now I've got Foresti behind me. Meanwhile, Fisher's all the way up here, so I think Foresti... is Foresti a lap down? No. What's this? His last lap was at 2:35. Did he just get out of the pits too, I think? So there's Foresti. So I'm struggling with the conditions. Yeah, I go wide here. He takes advantage. I'm trying to compose myself. It's just kind of wet in certain spots of the track, but yeah, I don't think wet tires would have helped that much, because it's not raining so hard that you can really see it in the replays like at all. But it was definitely slick in some spots of the track. Particularly the exit from turn 5, since it's such a medium speed corner. Try and stay off the curves, it's probably a good idea. Maybe don't extend so much. Yeah, and I'm coming right up to Foresti, who's braking early. You're on an incline, you can use the incline to help decelerate. So now I'm just trying to keep up with Foresti. Yeah, Manning's P1. Meanwhile, our old friend Ott coming out of the pits. Yeah, it's really just slick into turn 1 and 2. Ooh, diving on the inside. Let's see, what's the average time of these mini drivers? Yeah, it's like 3 minutes. So or not 3 minutes. See, they're not... The lap times between the mini and us, we should be hitting like 139s, and they're hitting like 145s, 146s. Oh, and I super outbrake myself here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, I'm so bad at that turn that the John Cooper Works Minis are able to get me here. So now we got Fisher up ahead on cold tires. About 3 seconds up ahead. See that green McLaren in the distance? So hands up to 8th, which is where we should roughly be, 8th or 9th. Okay, so the gap to Fisher is just 1 second. Seems like I'm getting through traffic a bit easier than he is. As I get crossed up by a car with 200 less horsepower than me. Looks like the field's compacting a bit up ahead. Everyone's doing times in the 140s. Yeah, Ramos is effective P1 here. And then King, and then Hudson and Young are way, way back. Along with Manning and Salas. And then Miller, Jensen, then Hand, Yost, and Boyer, and then Gallo, Scott, Foresti, Fisher, and I. So the McLarens are running 17, 16, 15 currently. So on the inside of Fisher. Oh, he gets into me. Oh! Okay, so we'll go back here. What exactly happened? So he is on the outside. I come down on him. I thought yep, that's on me. That is my fault completely. There's damage to him. There's damage to me. Yep. My suspension's not doing well. Oh, and then I get rear-ended by one of the minis. That was cool. Yeah, I am just... Oh, my poor car. My poor car. Yeah, I got smushed pretty good there. All my fault. Was expecting him to back out of it, but he didn't really have anywhere else to go. So now I've got a busted suspension and some pretty bad bodywork damage that I need to get fixed. So we're gonna speed off into the pits real quick. I don't know why I'm fighting him. I think I'm just mad at him because I didn't think it was my fault. I should just let him go. Don't need to ruin both of our races. Just let him go, man. Just let him go. He didn't really do anything wrong. Okay, so we're going to speed through this pit stop real quick here. Angrily wipes windows. Okay, and now we're just doing lap times. We're roughly a minute behind everyone else. Over a minute behind everyone else. My race is done. Effective P last. Not the result that I needed today. Let's take a look at the battle up front. Hudson, ooh, yeah, there's a group of 4 there. Has Young pit yet? There's Miller. Jensen right behind him. Yost behind him, and where we should be, which is Hand, who's ahead of Boyer, Vitale, Gallo, Scott, Foresti, Ott, Fisher, and myself. So let's take a look at Hand. I like Hand. He raced me pretty fair and square today. This is where about we should about be. Racing the NOLA Sport Porsche of Yost. Little love tap there. Sticking his nose there. Making sure he knows I'm coming for you. Camaro is such a just a good platform in general. At least in AMS2. I think it's the best GT4 car. Just on results. But I also could have AI drivers that aren't able to get the most out of the machine. Because I've heard some people say the McLaren was one of the better cars in GT4. But on the results, at least at the tracks I've been, that's not necessarily the case. Same thing, making sure he knows. Ooh, he got better traction. He got better traction. Go to the inside, go to the inside. You've got him, go to the inside. Oh. Car placement's just not quite there. Not quite as aggressive as I'd be in certain spots. Maybe he can use the traffic as a pick. Ooh, get some good overspeed there. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And Jensen's not too far up ahead either. Oh, what are you doing, buddy? In the grass. To get around this traffic. Okay. See if he can reel him in here on this lap. So we've still got a couple minis up ahead to get through before things settle back down. Ooh. Pass by the rich energy mini. See if we can dive to the inside here. Ooh, I would have gone for it. Your mileage may vary though. Don't dump them. That would be mean. Ooh, inside on that corner. Oh, you should have kept it there. He would have had to respect you. Man. Hand is really good at pushing people to catch up to people ahead, but he just cannot overtake to save his life. Too much of a gentleman driver. God, he is getting way out there. I don't like that at all. That's you're extending a little too much there, bub. Ooh. little smooch. Ooh, ooh. See, Yost passed Jensen quicker than Han could get past Yost. Oh my god. He's going all the way off the track into the spray into turn 1. That's really the only like wet part of the circuit now. Everything else is pretty much dried up. Ooh, a little wide there, hand. Little squirrely, little squirrely. Is he gonna get him? He's got the inside. There we go. There we go. There you go, Han. Attaboy. There's no replacement for displacement, everyone. Also, it's so weird that the GT4 Janetta is a sequential shift instead of a dual clutch paddle transmission. Now Han needs to get past Yost. I'm rooting for that 8th place, buddy. You can do it. Ooh! Big tank slapper there. Into the chicane. Okay, we're gonna go up to Han now. Look at his fight between him and Yost. See if he leaves the space. All the time you have to leave the space. He's not leaving a ton of space there. Ooh, door banging. Really close racing here. 2/10, and they've already gapped Jensen by 1.5 seconds. Gosh, he is right up on the bumper. He waits till the opportune moment. He really just kind of waits for that. He's just right there, man. Glued to that bumper. You can tell he's got a lot more pace in him, but he's getting held up. He just struggles with those overtakes. going to see where the leaders are at here. So it looks like there's going to be one more lap after this. Of course, Ramos is steaming away with it. King right behind him. Hudson, Young, Salas, Manning all behind. Miller about 10 seconds off. Then Yost. Interesting perspective there. Then Hand. Jensen off by himself. Boyer also off by himself with Fatali right behind. So the two AMGs. Then Gallo, Scott, Foresti, Ott, Fisher, and myself. I mean, I've made up 20 seconds, give or take. Okay, back up to Hand in his fight with Yost. We'll stick with them till the checkered. Ooh. Stuck his nose there again. Okay, one more lap here. Last lap, Hand. You're gonna get it done. It's got to get done now. We'll go on board with him here for this last lap. Could have gotten the power a little earlier there. One thing that's interesting about the Camaro is if you hit the middle shift light, you are on the red. You are on the rev limiter. You do not want to hit that middle shift light. Yeah, perfect time to shift is before that would come up. I think Gallo's going to hold him off. Unless he goes for a deep dive bomb here. Go inside, go inside. Oh, you had him. Okay. That's time. Still 30 minutes before I cross the finish line, though. Yeah, the Turkington! The Turkletons! Alright. So that leaves us P18, and in the championship standings it is Ramos, King, Salas, Young, Manning, Hudson, Miller, Yost, myself, and then Hand, just 10 points behind me. So I lost 8th to Yost that round. Next time we are back in the United States at Road America. This has been Victor for VCart. I'll see you there next time.